Alright YouTube, it's your boy C Will. I'm back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be doing a review of the Legend Pro tattoo machine by Cam Supply. Now it's been a few months since I did my last video on this machine where I did the unboxing and first impression of it, and I wanted to wait a little bit so I could have enough time tattooing with the machine so that by the time I did this video for you guys I'd have a real honest opinion of like what I thought about the machine, what I thought about the company, and overall what I liked about the machine. So with that being said, let's get to that review. Okay, so once again, this is how you're gonna get the machine. This is just a regular. There's nothing like fancy about this packaging, right? It's pretty basic. I mean, you don't get a big fancy traveling case. You get this box. It is a nice box, I'll say that. But still, like in today's tattoo world, this is pretty basic. I think it's basic as it comes, unless you get a blah blah where you just get a a paper bag pretty much. But this is the real star of the video right here. So this right here is the Legend Pro Color Packer. It's a 4mm stroke. It's a direct drive system. It's got a cordless Japanese motor in it. It is wireless. I will say this is built in the United States. This is built by Cam Supply in their headquarters in California. Everything's made in-house, which I do like that. Like I said, it is wireless. It has the plug and play kind of batteries. I know once you put this in, the batteries are on there very well. Like there's no wobble, there's no play. Even to turn the battery this way, you can tell it's in there pretty good. I do like that. Of course, you have your USB-C charging port. You do get a USB-C charging cable that's braided. It's a fast charging cable. I don't use it personally because I have some Critical Connect docking stations, and funny enough, I just take the battery whenever I'm done for the day and just put it in that docking station and just leave it there, and the next day it's charged. But it does come with the USB-C cable, so you can charge the battery. Of course, the battery has just 3 buttons. It's very basic. 3 buttons. They're very light, tactile. Let's see. This is, you get the Legend logo, and then once you get the battery on, you'll see, you have your battery percentage right there. You have your volts. This does show hertz, which I haven't used hertz in a long time, but I like that it's there because now that I can have it on there and see it, I tend to use it more and more than the voltage. And then of course you have your runtime, so you can keep track of how long your tattoo session's been going or how long it took you to do a tattoo. Once you're done, to reset that runtime, the counter, you just double click the power button twice and it'll reset. Well, I'll turn it on so you can kind of hear the machine. This is a very powerful tattoo machine. I will say this. They say it has the feel of a coil machine. I think that's kind of true because I do get some feedback while I'm tattooing with the machine. I get that feedback that you kind of get with the coil machine, and it hits very hard. Even though this isn't the 5mm liner that they sell, this still hits very hard. It has a lot of torque in it. I really like it. As far as like doing color work with it, it's amazing. It puts that color in really nice. You can get some good gradients, some good blending with it. It does very good. I use this for a lining, right? Most of my machines are 3.5 or 3.2 stroke. So I use this for lining mostly and packing black. I do color tattoos every now and then. I have been doing a lot of cover-ups recently where I'm using opaque grays. This machine is amazing for that. As far as lining, I use like 3s, 5s, 7s, 9s. I have used an 11 round shader with this machine, and had no problem putting the ink in with the 11 round shader for lining. It's very good. It has a lot of torque in there. What I do like about the machine, it's more bottom heavy because of the way they made this grip. You can see this groove right here. So the majority of the weight is from here down because it's a lot thicker on the inside of the grip, which is very, very nice. You know, whenever I'm lining, I just kind of like rest my hand down, let the weight of the machine and the needles just do the work, and just kind of let it go, just kind of guide it. It's very nice. This is a very comfortable machine as well. I don't know the specific weight of the machine. I'll put the technical stuff. I'll put it up on screen so you can kind of see the weight, the length, and all that stuff. The voltage range is, let's see, it goes all the way down to 4 volts, and then it goes all the way up to 12 volts. Pretty much like any other machine now on the market nowadays. Whenever you hold the button in to change the voltage, it goes in 0.5 increments, and then whenever you just click like this, it goes in 0.1 increments. Another thing that I like about the machine is it does have that click grip, and it's squeaky right now because I need to oil that O-ring on there. I'll put a little bit of grease on there, it'll stop that. But anyway, the way they made this machine, it has some fine threads right here, right? And what I like about that is whenever I'm adjusting how much my needle is protruding out of the cartridge, I feel like because it has finer threads, I can get a much more accurate or a finer tuning of how far that needle is sticking out. Versus if you have a machine that has like some coarse threads on there, you know, you turn it just a little bit and the needle goes in or goes out really quick, right? And then also, you know, I've had those kind of machines where it had those threads on the grip part. If you unscrew it enough to adjust your needle, you start to feel like the grip kind of loose or kind of wobbly in there. You don't have that problem with this machine because it does have those fine threads on it. Let's see. I think that pretty much covers it. Like I said, I've used this machine for lining, for doing cover-up work, color work. I do have quite a few friends that do like black and gray work. I do mostly black and gray, but I have quite a few friends that do black and gray work with, you know, 4 mil, 4.2 mil stroke. So I gave this a try, and I was able to do it. I was able to do some nice smooth black and gray with this machine. I just had to change my technique a little bit and my approach, but I was able to get some smooth black and gray. And I'll put up a few pictures of some tattoos that I did with this machine for black and gray, and some practice skins that I've used this machine with to do some nice black and gray portrait work. But all in all, this is a very, very good machine. I really like this machine. The shipping was very, very fast. I ordered this machine on a Sunday evening, and I got the machine on Wednesday afternoon. So the shipping was very quick. The price of the machine was amazing. It was $325, which I think is an absolute steal, right? So, but I got this machine, and then I also got this battery, this extra battery. It's a larger battery. This battery was $90. So altogether, I'm like $415 in. And the batteries are very, very good. The big battery here is rated about 7 to 8 hours, and I've tattooed 7 hours with it and still had a bar left. Very nice battery. The smaller battery is rated for 5 to 6 hours, I believe. 4.5 hour session, and still have plenty of juice. So the batteries are very well made, and they do last quite a while. Of course, I'm running my machine at like 6.5, maybe 7 volts. You know, that has a factor to do with it too. But if you're in the market for a new machine, or you just want to get something new and try it, definitely give Camp Supply a look. You can find them on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. Just hit the link on their bio, and it takes you to their webpage. And they sell other stuff. They don't just sell these tattoo machines. They sell a variety of tattoo stuff. You know, stuff you can get on Painful Pleasures or Worldwide or any of those other sites. They sell a lot of tattoo related stuff. But yeah, definitely give them a try. You won't be disappointed if you buy one of these machines. Like I said, for the price point, you just can't beat it. The quality is there. The company is very, very behind what they do. Very tattoo community oriented, tattoo artist friendly. So yeah, definitely give them a shot, and you won't be disappointed. So if you like this video, man, just please give me a like. If you're not subscribed to my channel, man, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button, because I do plan on doing a lot more videos here in the future. But other than that, thanks guys.